If you come at the bottom, storage class. By default, every object is stored as in a standard class, but there are different classes as well. Standard class is quite expensive because it will charge you using the AWS calculator, but other data is like, for example, standard class, this is your frequently accessed data, there's no condition on it, they will be having multiple copies in 2 to 3 availability zones. So that is why it is a bit expensive and there's no condition on it. The second class I'd like to take you through is standard infrequent access. This means it will be also having it will be stored into 2 to 3 different ACs as a multiple copies. Requirement is this should be there at least for 30 days, and the minimum amount of files should be 128 KB. This is something not used infrequently. Well, I don't mean that it's not being used infrequently. It means the files or the objects which are not being used infrequently. So they are kept like this because the charge is lower. The other option is one zone IO. This is also cheap. Again, it has to be minimum for 30 days. 128 GB rule will apply here. But this will be stay in only one availability zone. That is it. Now Glacier Deep Archive, it has to stay into 180 for 180 days, and this is extremely slow, but it is what? It is extremely cheap as well. Then reduce redundancy, the data which is your frequently data but non-critical data. So these are different classes of an object, not of a bucket. So storage class, standard will be your default. Intelligent tiering is the one in which uh, some data, the data which is used frequently, it will remain standard, and suddenly once it's started to not be used critically, it will be slow. The frequent data, as soon as you're downloading a file, it will be fast and once, twice, or thrice. But now, as soon as the computer will see that it will feel if the file is not being accessed, it will become slower and it will become slightly cheaper. So there are 7 classes: standard intelligent tiering, standard infrequent, one zone, glacier deep archive, and reduced redundancy. Thank you so much for watching.